Good morning, Matthew Kershaw.
It's afternoon.
It's also not a good day, because we are playing Redstone Online. This is a 2.5D MMORPG from Korea.
Wait, 2.5D? What?
Yeah, it's on a 2D plane, but with some 3D graphics. Like a Transistor, I guess.
Right.
Only this game doesn't look half as good as Transistor.
I was going to make a joke of it being half as good as Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is, because that's 5 and this is 2.5, but,
Yep.
whatever.
Would have been about as good as this game, that joke. So this is, I go back and forth on what I want these video series to be like. Do we want to show good bits if we like the game? Because probably not. So I just decided to show basically the first half hour of my time with it, which is about as long as I lasted. This is the first area. I've just made my character, Kairu. He's amazing. Has a big sword and no shirt.
Of course.
So that's why I checked this game out, because it looked quite cool. Like, the idea of a 2D MMO seemed cool to me. And anime as fuck, basically.
They have 2D MMOs though. There's shit like, is it Gaia, that awful weeboo thing? Or even like, Club Penguin, that's a 2D MMO.
That sounds like a furry chat room. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you never heard of Club Penguin?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, GameDropZone plays Club Penguin. First one to get banned wins.
Is this like a fucking Half-Life? A Second Life add-on plugin?
No, Club Penguin is the weird kid game where you can make a penguin and you can get puffles and you can go and eat pizza and stuff, and everybody goes on there and acts super racist and swears and gets banned.
I don't want to go near this thing then, do I? Really?
We're gonna play it.
So this is like the tutorial. They literally teach you, if you didn't catch it, to walk back and forth between two NPCs.
I wasn't gonna comment on it, but Jesus.
You have to do it twice. Once walking and once running. This woman's going to talk you through all of the the menus of the game, basically.
Of course. While we look at this boring stuff, can you explain to me why the aspect ratio is like this?
The listing runs at I think it's about 360p or something. It's a tiny little 4x3 window, and I just had to blow it up because, make it for better viewing. So I've skipped ahead now to about 800 times speed, because this is multiple minutes of the UI fucking up and me not being able to run or get out of this canyon. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. None of the buttons work right. There was a portion of time there where I couldn't sprint, I couldn't crouch to regain my health or whatever. I keep getting stuck on geometry, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it's brutal. Brutal. Turns out I need to go back to that lady and finish off the tutorials of the other 10 menus. Basically.
Wow.
I don't know.
Kairu isn't very smart, is he?
There's a weird bar at the bottom below the health gem thing, and it was purple before, and now it's not, and I think it's gone down to 1.
Oh, hello.
So, anime boobs. This loading screen is literally more interesting than the game itself.
Yep, I like where you've put your mouse cursor.
Yeah, I noticed that in the editing. I was like, oh shit, should I edit my mouse cursor out? But I didn't bother. Yeah.
Is that guy a sim? Oh wait, no, it's not. I thought that was a green diamond above his head.
Yeah, it's basically The Sims, but in 1992. So I pressed the wrong button, and now we're back in the training zone. So let me run through this as fast as possible at 800 times speed. I don't know how to get back there. This is the map. It's super shitty.
How much did you pay for this game?
It's free. It's fine. It's fine. But it does install X-Trap on your computer, which I think is some Korean anti-cheating software, but I'm not convinced.
X-Trap. Wow, that sounds dodgy enough.
It's, yeah. So, this is Brundenstig, or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a hotel. You're just in a hotel. You're just checking in. You got your suitcase.
Pretty much. It's weird. I got RuneScape vibes from this thing, and I really didn't want them.
RuneScape buying GF, 200,000 gold.
Ugh. One of our friends has a really weird interest in RuneScape, and I think he still plays it, but won't admit it.
Is it who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't want to say anymore.
The what?
I don't want to get
the
offensive.
what? Go on.
One word would describe our relationship with him and my thoughts on him, but No, now is not the time. You'd probably love this game though.
Probably, yeah.
It's just a piece of shit. That's all I'm going to
Why
say
did you
about this
play
game.
it then? When I heard you were playing it, I looked it up on Steam, and just the intro video on Steam, I was like, what's he doing with his life? He looks at this and he's like, I should play this game.
It's actually been in the calendar of what we're to do for a while now, because it came out at a time we were quite busy, so I put it off for the weekend.
I like
It's
how
terrible.
there's another guy behind you who looks like he's going Super Saiyan, he's glowing orange, and he's just lagging about.
Yeah,
There he goes.
I had so much lag in this thing, like the loading screens took ages. There's also like an authentication thing once you put in your username and password, which is worrying because now Korea has my email address. You then have to enter like this "Are you human?" check every time, where it just spits a lot of numbers and you have to type them in. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, like a capture.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's every time you log in.
Well, you've got to expect lag. You're not in Korea.
No, this this is what passes for a cutscene. The whole game froze. This fucking pigeon flew in off the screen.
The game didn't even freeze. Everything was moving in the background. It just went a slightly darker color.
Yeah, and then starts printing text on the screen.
I am Lon Shao. Why's the bird got a name?
Because he's a chief secretary, you know. We're not discriminating.
Of Brundenstig's 8th term Senator Brom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's not certain that his name's Brom, so it's in quotation marks.
Yep. I like the artwork in the background. It looks better than the actual game.
Yeah, that's why I checked this game out. Like, that's the thing. There's like loads of different character classes and different versions, and I think at some point you can transform between like a werewolf and a dude, or something, depending on which class you're on. So like conceptually,
Skyrim?
it seems interesting. I'm now back inside the building. Don't know why. It just planted me there.
How would you... Main quest on progress.
Yes. Also, the English is shit. Because of course it is, but you know.
Yep.
I've played worse games and liked them more than this, so. In terms of language, anyway.
I can't believe you would give like Kim Jong-il your information.
I'm hoping it's South Korea, but...
That's even worse. That means you're going to be like put into a StarCraft tournament before you know it.
Oh god, my APMs are too
You're gonna
high for them.
You're going to be added to their League of Legends team.
Yep. I'll be in one of those fucking PC bongs, just smoking continuously onto the
What?
keyboard. Every time I type a key, the ash just flies and puffs up.
What is one of them? Are they like... Do they hotbox while playing like League of Legends?
Pretty much. That's basically Korea, yeah.
Wow.
PC bongs
I
are
used
just
to
the
go to
PC
Korea.
cafes. I think bong means a room or something, or maybe PC. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, that's slightly less fun.
Yeah, it's not as exciting as you sound, but they do all smoke, so because it's Asia, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the scarecrow a few times.
When I think of Korea, I know they're like really advanced, but I just think of like massive LAN parties with those horrible, big chunky white monitors.
Oh yeah, CRTs.
Yeah, the CRT monitors, and they're all playing like Brood War still.
You know, it was the saddest moment when I got it. I had a huge ass CRT TV for the longest time, and I was playing Mass Effect 3 at the time, and it genuinely looked great. I mean, it wasn't HD, but it looked really good. Like the color was great on it, the blacks were really good. And then I got an
Yeah.
LED, and it was an LCD at the time, and it looked like shit in comparison. It was such a bummer.
Yeah, I've got 2 LCD monitors. They're not great.
I've changed over to a Samsung LED, and it looks beautiful. The color's amazing.
Yeah.
It always bums me out whenever I get a screenshot of a game, and I put it on my PC and it looks worse. Like, oh, god.
Whoa, what was that?
That was, I think it froze briefly and I clicked out the screen accidentally. Also, this thing doesn't run as a game capture, you have to capture the window, or the monitor, sorry, so...
Why
This thing was hell, basically.
are you in a cave now? Is this a cave?
I teleported there and this pet dog's killing me. So that's Redstone Online. Judge as you will, I think it's shit. Adios.